Hey everybody, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Spirit Tracks. In this episode, we shall be taking on the Sand Temple. So here we are in floor 1. It smells awfully dusty in here, and the air is really stagnant. It bothered me at first, but I'm kinda getting used to these dungeons. Anyways, let's go find the Bow of Light. Well, excuse me, princess, but I'm the one really doing all the work here. You're just standing by and watching me, so you shouldn't really complain. But anyways, heading right into the temple, it looks rather intimidating because if you look at it, yeah, looking at the map, it's a little crazy. There's a lot of things to try to tackle, but when you really look at it, it's actually really linear, even though it looks all open and stuff. And by that, I mean you just want to tackle the puzzles in a linear fashion. So let's start off by running up here. You're going to find boulders, and you see that small rest point. Don't head there because it's actually a trap that will drop you into an endless pit. Now, if I can avoid these boulders and actually not get hit, we will make our way over here. And you'll find some more boulders. What you want to do is you want to aim your arrow correctly to shoot between these boulders. The easiest way to do it. And what? I didn't hit it. The game glitched and that happened. But what you want to do is you want to like line your shots in between the boulders, and the easiest way to do it is to stand kind of on the right side because the boulders don't move like together. So you can kind of like get them in between like that. But anyways, when doing that, we opened up this door, and let's go ahead and head inside. And a chest. I wonder what's inside. Well, it's a green rupee, just one. So yeah, it's not that good, but when we have enough, we can go shopping. Anyways, there's more to that. There are these Stalfos, and they're gonna pop up from the sand and try to attack you. Just go ahead and chuck bombs at them, or use your bow or sword, whatever you really want to do. The easiest way, though, is to chuck bombs at them. And when doing that, and when they die, you'll get yourself a small key to actually continue on throughout the temple. So let's go ahead and pick up these rupees and hearts, and then move from here. So we just need to stay behind these boulders so we don't get hit. Actually, I'm going to try to outpace this one. No, okay, I couldn't. Link like slipped. It even looked like I touched the boulder. It looked like Link just tripped while running. But anyways, let's go ahead and unlock this door and continue on. So as you can tell, I avoided everything else in the room because you can't really venture throughout it. It just looks big right off of the beginning, but you can't do much. So yeah. There are a couple of pots here I can break, but other than that, that's it. So what I want to do is make my way down here, and here you'll find some enemies that you can't really do anything to currently, so we're going to avoid them, and just continue from here. Oh, there's also a gossip stone. If we play the Song of Awakening, we can have him tell us how many chests are in this room in particular, but you don't need to do that because you can actually view all the chests that are in this room currently. So I think we're good. We'll just avoid that guy, not really cough up 20 rupees for that. So anyways, here we are in floor 3, and now you'll find the Captain Stalfos. These are armored Stalfos, and they definitely are a force to be reckoned with. You don't want to kind of fight multiple ones at a time because they will do this crazy attack that will constantly hit you. They'll just be swiping left and right, and if they all do it, it will be really hard to get out of that. But here's something I really like about this temple. The chest right here is actually the item of the dungeon, and that is the sand wand. It looks really freaking cool. I actually really like this item. So what is this stick thing? You think we'll need it to solve a puzzle? And Jeans did say that this temple was full of tricks and traps. And then the temple rumbles. This is indicating that there are, in the previous areas we were in, there are new puzzles and tricks and enemies that we're going to have to take on. So by backtracking, we'll find new things, which is interesting. But anyways, this sand wand, it's pretty much controls sand, just like that. So we can easily rise the sand from above and walk on it. It's really cool. I like this item a lot, and I really love how they give it to you early on within the temple, because then you have to use it throughout pretty much the whole temple, because we barely really covered anything in the temple yet. So I don't know, I personally really like that. That's honestly how I like taking on temples, you know, from like the beginning and such. But anyways, what I'm gonna do here is I want to grab these chests that are on these platforms above. So what I need to do is, oh, I couldn't really stop that guy or not guy, but these weird freaking logs. If you stop them with the spikes on it, you'll be able to walk on them like so. And with that, oh, let's quickly stop this guy. I couldn't in time, but yeah. Oh, we can actually pick this one up without stopping him or it. Why am I giving him a gender? They're not a thing. We can't stop it. There we go. But yeah, by doing that, we were able to pick up those 2 chests, and now we can continue on. So now we can actually defeat these enemies. What you want to do is you want to kind of control your sand wand on them. That will have turn into like this solid kind of mud, I guess, like these sand enemies, and then they'll freeze up, and you'll actually be able to hit them and destroy them and kill them and whatnot. So with doing that, we can easily pick up these hearts and continue on. Both of these doors open. There's another one of these freaking logs. What I want to do actually is stop it in place. So we're going to go ahead and have this standing like that, and then run down here, because that is what we want to do next. There's actually a shortcut that will take you back to the, I believe, 3rd floor if you so desire, but I don't really see a point, so I completely ignored that. But anyways, here we are back in floor 1, and there's a lot of new things we can do. Now, the first thing I actually want to do is ignore this area and head over here. So, as you can tell, there's a boulder, and you can control the boulder by using your sand wand to lift up the sand and, yeah, move it certain directions. Kind of like what we did with the logs by stopping them in place. And by doing that, we opened up this door, and we're able to continue on through here. But before I do anything yet, I actually want to move this down like so. And we can also move this, but you can ignore it. If you want to move that like log that's all the way over there, you could end up having it fall through an endless pit, and then you could use these things with your whip and make it to the other side, but it's almost pointless to go there, so we're gonna completely ignore it for now. Anyways, over here, we shall find an eye, but not just 1, 3, and 2 of them are actually higher than us, so we need to use the sand to elevate us. Let's quickly hit them. They are timed, of course, so you want to make sure you take out all of the eyes as soon as possible, and by hitting them, you'll be able to continue on. So, yeah, there we go. Now, what we're going to do is move this. Actually, oops, wrong area. We want to move this thing. This weird symmetrical log. Whoops, wrong way. To this side, be on the other side of it, and then we can head up here. By heading up here, we can easily move this thing back and put it in place. So most of these puzzles just really require the sand rod, and it's super easy to like figure out once you start like moving things around, because you can almost move anything that's really big like that to become a platform or something to your advantage. So yeah, anyways, by heading up here, we'll find more of these guys. Let's quickly turn them into dry mud like this. Destroy them. It's a little weird how they run away from you. I don't know. I just don't like doing that when like enemies are afraid and you still end up killing them. But whatever, it's a game. All right, so here we're gonna find between 1 and 3 is where the key hides. Where the key hides, huh? Sounds promising. You can't figure it out. All right, so basically how this works is, remember the 3 eyes here? There was 1, 2, and 3, and there was 1 eye here. So the key lies in between them. Let's go ahead and draw a line to connect them, and the key should actually be right here. It's kind of difficult to first figure out, but I don't know. I ended up figuring out, actually, to be exact, the eye was like right here, so you draw it like this, I guess. But you get the point. Once you like run around a bit in the room, you'll end up figuring this out. So yeah, I remember the first time I played through this game, I had so much trouble actually like figuring out, oh, the key is literally like somewhere there, and it's literally hidden. It's not like in a chest, and you're gonna see what I'm talking about in a second. But let's go ahead and pick up this real quickly. So we got ourselves 20 rupees. And with that, we can just keep heading along. Actually, there's a chest I want to quickly pick up. Could pick this up later, but let's do it now since I'm talking about it. We got ourselves a dark pearl loop, so not bad. But I'm still ignoring this room because I do want to head over here. And as you can tell, yes, now these boulders move almost alongside each other, which make it impossible to move in between them. What you have to do is you have to wait for these 2 to fall off really quickly and then rush your way up. Luckily, these boulders stopped moving, so what we're going to do is we're going to move them from where the eye is so they don't block it. Wait for the sand to go down, and there you go. We just hit it. So that was where the one eye was talking about. I drew quite a big line in between. Anyways, here are these enemies. We've seen them in the ice temple. This time these are sand ones, and they can yeah, jump in sand, and they're annoying to kill. You just have to wait to find a good moment and use your sand rod to knock them up. If you do, they'll get stunned. Then you can hit them with your sword, and that's pretty much it. Now inside this chest, we should get ourselves something good like a red rupee, so not too important. But now, that key, so this is just a long pathway. What is here? Yes, it's going to be under the sand, everybody. Literally. It's quite a doozy to find, I'll tell you that. But once you pick it up, you can continue on throughout here. I don't know, I personally find that the hardest puzzle within this temple. Mainly because, I don't know, it's just a little ridiculous how they expect you to, like, find it in the sand. I guess if you're, like, just walking along and, like, constantly knocking up the sand, you'll find it by luck. But other than that, you have to, like, be dead on with the puzzle. So, yeah, I personally, like I said, it just took me a while to figure out what it was talking about, and I finally did. Like, literally, I sat on this temple for like a couple hours the first time I played this game, trying to figure out that one specific puzzle, so it was super irritating. Anyways, as you can tell, these guys respawn. I don't know why I instantly decide to kill them, but what you want to do is you want to have them turn it into this hard mud sand thing and actually throw them on these switches. By doing that, you'll have the door open. So yeah, they'll be like that for a good while, so we don't have to worry about anything, and we can just continue on. But anyways, before heading to the right, because that's where we're supposed to go, we're gonna make our way to the left real quick because, oh, look at that door shut. All right, we're gonna make our way to the left because there is a stamp station, and we want to definitely grab that for Nico's stamp book. So let's go ahead and stamp it up. So there we go. Oh, that looks really cool. It's like a pyramid with an eye on the tippy top. All right, so now we have to quickly create a path for us to head back or actually fall. Holy crap, falling is much better because look at how much we skipped. We didn't have to go through those freaking arrows or anything else, like all of those traps. These are like technically the crazy traps that are within the temple, and it's kind of simple. Like, Engine makes this temple seem like it's gonna be a nightmare, when in reality, it's not really. Alright, so these are like the coolest puzzles ever. I really enjoy doing them, and that's mainly just because, I don't know, I just think they're awesome. They're fun, they're different. Alright, so what we want to do is we want to get the tip of this thing in the center. So what you gotta do is just move it around until you get a good, I'm kind of not getting it here. Alright, let's see. Let's try this, that, on this. There we go. Alright, we got it. Took me a bit to figure out how I was gonna do it, but you just want to move it around until you'll be able to have it roll straight in to the center. And once it does that, you can easily continue on. I personally really like these puzzles. They remind me a lot of the ones in Phantom Hourglass. Phantom Hourglass had really similar puzzles in one of the temples. Don't really want to spoil it though, so I won't, but yeah, just saying. Anyways, let's go ahead and step on this switch. That will allow some bridge to appear, and if you get off of this switch, the bridge will disappear, so you have to quickly hit it like that with your bow or boomerang or whatever you want to use, and then yeah, if you couldn't tell, these things literally launch the rock to there. Actually, if you try to be on it and hit it, it's actually pretty funny. Link gets launched himself. So yeah, you don't want to do that though. Alright, so anyways, there's another rock constantly coming out of that hole. And, oh crap. Well, I got it to the corner. If it goes to the corner, it actually can't go back. So you have to make it fall off of the ledge and have a different rock appear. But every time the rock gets destroyed or falls off the endless pit, a new one will appear, and you can use that to be like a platform to have that switch stepped on. So with that, we're gonna continue on, and here is where the boss door is. So we're almost done with the temple, but there's more still. We can just see the ending pretty much. All right, so what I want to do is quickly pick up this chest before I forget. We got ourselves a red rupee. Quickly head back. Oh, the sand was about to disappear. And now if you notice up here, let me quickly show it off, the door blocking the actual boss door is red, so it's kind of hinting to solve this puzzle by having the red circles go inside these red, like, circle thingies. But we actually don't want to do that because we don't have the boss key, and this is also a shortcut to the other floor or whatever, but ignore that. We want to head over here to the blue one first, so we're going to solve this puzzle first for the blue. So what we're going to do is let's just move this around until I get it. Oh crap. Alright, actually, I think, yeah, this, oops, I didn't mean to do that. Come, stop it! Want to move it to this part? Alright, we got this one already. We just go ahead and do this, that, and come on! I'm accidentally, like, pushing it the wrong way. Alright, this one should be as easy as this. Look at that. That's how easy the one on the right is to solve. You literally just move it two steps in. Not necessarily steps, but you move it like twice, and it's already right in front of the slot it should head inside. Anyways, let's quickly kill these armored stealthos before they really fight us. I just decide to throw bombs. Don't care if I get hurt because I don't want to deal with them. Let's grab this dark pearl loop. But anyways, let's continue on through here. Let's grab this sand wand really quickly. And we want to stop these guys not in sync yet. We do want them to stop in sync though. I'll tell you this much. But at a certain point, basically... Alright, let's go ahead and do that. Quickly run over here. Step on this switch. That will open up this door. And now you want to wait for them to kind of align. Or you can kind of set them to align. So what we're going to do is we're going to have it stop right here. Alright, well, now I have to wait for that sand to break. It takes like about a second, so let's wait for this thing to move. There we go. Alright, let's just make sure these guys are blocked in. They're not guys. I don't know why I keep saying that. These things. And now we can continue on. So, whoops. Wrong item. We need our sand wand for this. Easiest way to kill these guys, since they take 2 hits to die, is to do a spin attack. That way you don't really have to worry about them heading back into the sand or anything like that. The only way to actually get them stunned is they have to be like moving like under the sand. They can't be up or they'll be fine. So just like that. So let's quickly get this guy. There's one more. It popped out, so let's just wait. Go back into the sand, my friend, if you so desire. All right, there we go. You can also go near him to, I guess, have him jump back in. Let's kill this. Huzzah! There we go, and now we're done. Now we can continue on to this room, but you'll notice something a little upsetting. In this room right up ahead, there is nothing at all. There's just pots. But look at the sand closely. You'll see something sparkling. What's this? Oh, a big green rupee. Holy crap, that's cool. Can anything else top that? Well, the boss key. That is, well, that's not that cool. I'm kidding. We got the boss key. So yeah, this room did have some pretty big treasure. It was just underneath the naked eye, I guess, which was actually underneath the sand. So there you go, guys. Don't judge a pile of sand by the way it looks, because there might be something special under it. So yeah, anyways, we want to take this boss key all the way to where the boss door is, but of course, you know, we have to solve that puzzle once again, get the red slots in the red thingy things, and then we'll be good. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm actually gonna do this. Wait, oops, come on. This is actually like super simple if you're able to do it correctly. Alright, this one's already set. So yeah, I'm just gonna trade them. Alright, now I want to move this. Like that. Like that. Like that. I think we're good, right? Yeah, see? There you go. Let's push this one back in. And voila! I don't know, I really enjoy these puzzles. I just do. So, like, these are my favorite puzzles in any temple or anything. They're just cool. They're super simple. I mean, they're not... It's not really like a normal Zelda puzzle. You're, like, moving blocks around. But to me, it's just really nice. Because I like solving puzzles and stuff. And that's my thing. So, yeah. But with that, we can easily have the boss key rest into place. And now we can take on the boss itself. So, basement 2. That doesn't really matter. Alright, so there are some pots here. Ignore them. I don't really care. If we read this stone slab, a blue portal will appear, of course. I usually ignore them, but who cares? I don't really plan on dying, so don't worry about that. But now it's time, guys, to enter and take on the boss of this crazy sand temple. So what is it? Well, it's a skeleton knight head thing. Let's go ahead and run close to it. Oh my god, it's glowing. This is Skeldritch, the Demon Lord. Look, he is rather menacing, right? But he's actually super easy. So, as you can tell, he has like a snake-like figure. He's just a spine, I guess. And what you want to do is you want to kind of grab the balls that he's going to be chucking at you with your sand rods. You want to stop it in the mid-throw, and then make sure you also stop whatever he throws after, like that, because he'll end up hitting the rock he just threw that you stopped, and it will break, so you don't want that to happen. That's kind of like the trickiest thing to him, but he's going to go ahead and do it again, so let's quickly do that. Break that one. He's going to throw a third one. I'll easily stop it. All right, but yeah. So as you can tell, what we're doing, we're using his ammo he chucks at us and throwing it right back at him. Now, as we slowly start destroying his parts, you'll notice he starts to get armor on his, like, spine thingy thing. So, it's a little more difficult. You have to shoot these rocks at an angle, which is actually kind of easy. He's gonna face you regardless of where you are. So, you have to make sure that the rock that you're gonna chuck at him isn't near him. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna kind of have him look at us from here and then use our bow to hit him from the side. So there you go, that's the puzzle. And as you can tell, I'm actually stopping a rock ahead of time before I chuck the first one so I can get another one, and it just makes this process a whole lot faster. So there you go, he's gonna check more. These ones are gonna go a lot faster. Let's see if we can stop this one. There we go. Right, now let's move this. I'm gonna stand here so he doesn't end up hitting it up. Oh no, he's gonna shoot his super beam that only freaking takes half a heart. Wow, what a crazy boss. All right, we got this one in place. Let's go ahead and move. Oh, this one. Ah, no, don't hit that one. Crap. Well, I kind of deserve that because I got him right near it. All right, he's gonna do it again. Quickly run. All right, now let's stop this. You can tell the red ones move a lot faster. You're gonna need a lot more sand summoned to actually do it. Alright, we're good. Now we need to find where his weak spot is, which is right on his back. We're at a perfect position right now if we align a arrow to shoot at him. So let's go ahead and do that. Huzzah! Yeah, now one more, which is gonna be as easy as the other ones, honestly. So let's just make sure we have another. If I had that other one and didn't have him break it, would have been a whole lot easier. But he's doing again this crazy beam he's gonna shoot. You can easily run closer to him because he can't shoot that far down. That's an easy way to avoid it. I believe he's gonna start chucking the rocks now, right? Yeah, he will. Okay. I don't know how he shoots them from those really small holes, but he does, so that happens. All right, let's move this. No! Dang it! Well, now I'm just freaking derping around. All right. Oh no, he's gonna hit me. Dang it. Okay. So he shoots 4 right now. So I just need to have him shoot all 3, honestly. And then block this one. Ah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Now, it's set. It's time to fire, my friends. Everybody get ready. So there it is. His weak spot. Okay. Well, he was moving his head while that was happening, so that wasn't that smart. Well, it was a little premature. Let's try this again. Taking a lot longer than we wanted. But that's okay. It's a boss fight, you know. Should be patient. Let's move this to its desired spot. Right. Keep running. Keep running, keep running, keep running, keep running, keep running, keep running. Perfect. He's gonna hit me here. Ah, I tried to roll out of it, but I couldn't. Alright, this is it. Oh, I'm actually singing the song that's currently playing. So now he has fallen on his head, and he lost the rest of his spine thingy. So What's gonna happen next? Well, this is the easiest phase of the battle. You just want to hit him on the gem in his head. This is so freaking identical to a boss fight in Phantom Hourglass. It's ridiculous. And for those of you who don't know, well, I did Let's Play it, so you should check it out. But yeah. Anyways, let's go ahead and continuously block him and keep chucking swings at his head. And by doing that, we shall defeat him. So there we go, everybody. We are done. Not too bad. He was pretty easy. I mean, the final phase where I need to chuck that final giant boulder at his weak spot took quite a bit. But other than that, it was generally an easy boss. And with that, the sand will slowly sink away. So reminds me a lot of Mulgara, one of the bosses in Wind Waker. And that's, I don't know, because it's just a sand-based battle. But anyways, what's inside this chest? Well, it is going to be, like usual, a heart container. Yay, but we didn't come here for a heart container. We came here for something much more. And that is right under here, the Sand Temple. Well, we didn't really come for the Sand Temple. You'll see what it is. It's this. I like how it's playing like the Locomo Sanctuary song. But it's the Bow of Light, a tapped charge, and fire bolts of divine light. So there we go. So this is the famous Bow of Light. I sense a strange power coming from it, but I'm awfully worried about what Malladus and Cole are up to. Let's hurry and tell Angine what happened! Ah! Okay, we gotta hurry, but look, the portal's there. What do we do? Well, you'll notice that the Bow of Light replaces your normal bow, and if you charge it up, it will shoot an arrow of light, as, you know, the description said. And, yeah, that will actually allow you to, shoot things with much more damage. So, something really cool about the Bow of Light is it goes through your foes. And what's really awesome is, remember that mini game over at the pirate hideout? Well, you can rack up so much more points with the Bow of Light. It actually makes it so much easier. So it's a good thing to revisit that. Surprisingly, though, and honestly, sadly, I completed all of that and got all the prizes I needed. So I'm not going to be heading back there, but if you so desire, feel free to and rack up some more points or something. But that's going to end it for this episode of The Legend of Zelda Spirit Tracks. And in the next one, we shall be doing the remaining side quests before we really head back to the Tower of Spirits and try to stop Malladus and whatnot. So, yeah, thank you all so much for watching this episode of The Legend of Zelda Spirit Tracks. I've been ZeldaMaster. I'll see you all in the next one. Ha!